Hello my people. Me and my son, we wanted to thank Skillshare for supporting me and for sponsoring this video. So as many of you might know from my last video, I recently created a new channel that is purely for music, and it's a new journey and it's definitely challenging, not something I'm used to. The channel is linked down below, but recently I did a cover and it was actually just recorded at home, and Skillshare allowed for me to make that sweater weather cover possible for all of you. So if you don't know what Skillshare is, they are an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creatives just like me. So I wanted to list some of the classes that I took. First off, I filmed the video on my DSLR and I loved the class called Fundamentals of DSLR Photography with Jessiepaege. Single art looks amazing purely because of that class. Thank you. I also have been wanting to create content that's super low budget and challenge myself, and I watched Video on a Budget, Prepare for Your Shoot Without Breaking the Bank. And this one was with Christopher Rhodes. Honestly, it's such a good use of my time, and it feels as if it's self-care because I'm doing something I've always wanted to do in my free time, and it genuinely feels fun with Skillshare. I have a gift, but it's only for 1,000 of you, so I need 1,000 of you to click down below, click it before it's gone, and get a free trial to the Skillshare Premium membership for the first 1,000 people that click the link in my description. After that, it's only around $10 a month. If you're a creative like me that's been getting in a rut and wants to pick up a new skill, definitely support Skillshare and be sure to check it out. Hello my people, hi, and we're back. That didn't take that long, did it? So I realized there were a lot of questions on my last video, and I wanted to answer them and also talk about why I'm making a new channel and kind of like, I guess like from a more starting a new channel, business perspective, and also just kind of like handle my YouTube knowledge onto all of you. I wanted to just kind of talk about also the DIY of making a channel and music on this channel, and kind of just educate on how I make my own music, how I record my vocals, especially during this crazy pandemic time. And just say hello. I miss talking to you a lot. This feels like really good right now. I definitely am only going to be uploading on this channel when I want to, and I genuinely want to, and when I feel like I have something to say, and when I'm happy. So let's answer questions about how I've been doing music on my own, what is like going on with this channel. I want to have like a behind the scenes talk because I feel like you just see the camera and like see the girl, but I want to give you the full shebang. So yay! This was something that I wish I knew about when I started a channel, and this is just going to be in regards to what I've learned over creating this channel and, you know, just being more in the public eyes. I would say the #1 thing in regards to privacy is before you share something, whether it's a part of your life or a family member or, you know, a mental illness you've been through, I think it's totally important to have transparency, but it's also important to make sure you're in a good place with that thing before you share it online. Like, I would say the one thing, you know, looking back at my career, I wish I think I talked about things a little, you know, while they were still very sensitive to me and while I was still even getting used to them myself. Especially with my eating disorder, I felt like I talked about it online maybe a little sooner than I should have, and it ended up potentially, honestly, it did harm my recovery a little bit. You know, now when I hear comments about the way I look now and you know, I get called healthy, like that makes me feel good and I'm in a good place, but I really wish that I had waited until I was a little farther in recovery. So I would say, like, honestly, even in regards to last name, whatever, you know, that's totally up to you. Like, definitely don't share your address. Check your dog collars, a mistake I make a lot. My dog collars have my address on it, oopsies. And also, like, you know, speak up if someone is invading your personal space, you know? Oh my goodness, with relationships, wait until you guys have been together for like 6 months to a year, I would say. Mistake many friends of mine have made it. All my friends tell me this, and I'm so bad at it sometimes. What I would do is I would wait like only like 2 months, and I was still getting to know the person, and then I would like, we ended up breaking up like a month later because of one thing or another, because we still didn't even know each other well enough. And looked like I was just dating people for a week and breaking up with them for Instagram. No one said that. No one accused me of that. But in my head, I was like, oh my God, they're gonna think that I'm like having 1 week long relationships every Tuesday. And it really does affect your relationship to have it be public. And even for especially for the other party, I had like one ex that just kept getting tagged in pictures of me after we broke up, and I felt really bad. Like, that must be really hard. And then there's just the idea that people, you know, assume things even about your friendships. Like, it's so interesting, you know, I'm still really good friends with Frank, and you know, when we hang out now, like, we don't even like to post about it that much, and we used to, and people think we hate each other now, and I'm like, no, 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 no. We're still losers. Don't worry, my life would not be complete without making fun of him, okay? Let's keep going. Can you still make quality videos with your phone? Yes, especially right now. I've actually filmed a lot of my videos on my phone and you guys haven't even noticed, and the views don't even differentiate, to be honest. It really depends on your type of video too, you know? I mean, Billie Eilish just uploaded a music video filmed on her phone. The phones have like 4K quality now, which if you don't have the upgraded phone, you are still valuable as a person and you can still film on your phone, it doesn't matter. I love Emma Chamberlain. I feel like ever since she became super popular, people really just value like what you have to say and, you know, like how connected you are to your audience versus, you know, the quality, which I mean, for certain things, you know, it might be different. Like if I have a music video idea and like in my head, I'm like, this just like, I want this to look very cinematic. Like it might be harder to do on my phone. Or, you know, if you're a YouTuber that is making cinematic type videos, like it's more of like, what do you want to do? Ooh, do you enjoy the production side of music? Okay, so I've been learning and educating myself on this. I've been taking some classes and just like being on Logic Pro, like being on Logic for like 4 days straight and not showering. Only thing, I would love to get into it, but my thing is like in between having like 8 Instagrams and like platforms and emails, and it's so hard for me to like genuinely have the time because it's something that's very time consuming and it's something that people take years to learn. I feel like I definitely have like the basics down, and a lot of it has come honestly from watching other people. I definitely am pretty good at working with vocals. It's something I've worked on. I comp them, sometimes I put in some Melodyne if I can't hit the note, you know what I mean? But not all the time. I also think there's just something really beautiful about having a raw vocal, but sometimes you just like have an idea and I want to do like a 15-second cover on TikTok. I posted one the other day and I really liked it. It would take more effort to have someone else do it, and sometimes I just have like an idea in my mind where I want it to sound a certain way. And also like when it's just me and my laptop, it's just more intimate. So, and I feel like as I'm trying to like show more of music Jessie, I'm trying to, you know, not only show like the like finished songs with the music video, but also show like me singing in my room. What was the most fun song to write/record? Okay, I haven't released this because I think it's so silly. And the thing is, I bet all of you would love it. I had just finished Skeleton. It was a year ago, and I just finished Phantom. They were 2 very serious songs, and I like wanted a song that just like uplifted myself and told myself and I just wanted a song saying that like, yeah, you're hot, believe it, believe it. Anime. Anyways, it was all done in like a day, and it's like literal improv for me. Like I do like this like improv speaking thing. There was a funnier one and I had to like tone it down and keep it out, but like it was really fun. I was like laughing the whole time, like, what is this? How do you get the inspiration to write song lyrics? Okay, this was something I realized within the past like 3 months, and I've noticed it while listening to other people. But for example, right now I'm in COVID and my like love life isn't really that crazy, but like I'm a pretty deep feeling person, and like whether it's my family life or my business life, or there's always something going on, and just because it's not related to your love life, it doesn't mean it's not significant and can't be, you know, something that you're singing about. It can literally be about struggles with self-confidence right now, or you know, feeling like you're not yourself because you don't have any of the stuff you used to have in your life. Like, stuff is in materials, is in, you know, going to school every day and not realizing until now how normal that made you feel and how you have to get used to being by yourself. I don't know. I'm just thinking like through my head what I would be going through if I was in school and then I suddenly had to just like do all my classes online. Like, it must be crazy. Props to all of you. I give you all a gold star as your father, as your mother, as your wacky aunt. Wacky. I'm the wacky uncle. What content is going to be on it? So I guess you're talking about my new channel. Honestly, I like was planning on uploading every week while I was first starting. I've really been, first off, learning, you know, production on my own end so that like if I have an idea, I can just like do it on my laptop and not have to do it through anyone else, and it can just be more personal. You know, it's the content I want to make. Like, I low-key have a limited amount of ideas with this, but it's just like, okay, how do you want to approach this? Like, what do you want to introduce first? And I just like needed more time to think about it. It is a big decision and something I'm not used to. Like, I'm not used to making that sort of content weekly, so it's something that I've had to just like challenge myself, and I've had to teach myself to just make things and delete them after and just know that, you know, I don't like them enough to post them, and that's okay, which is not something I normally do. So in this channel, I think I want to keep posting, but I don't want to force myself to, and I don't ever want to force myself to talk and make a video on this channel when I don't want to. And I really miss having conversations with all of you. And I definitely, you know, might be taking some long-term breaks, some short-term breaks, which, you know, I know a lot of YouTubers just naturally do that. But for me, like, announcing it just makes me feel better. Like, I let go of this need of, you know, this like feeling of guilt when I wasn't uploading, when I wasn't happy or didn't have an idea I liked enough, or didn't want to make a video about the topic that, you know, a lot of people I know subscribe for. Like, I wasn't in the right mindset. It'll just be less frequent uploads, but I'll still be here. And then on the music related channel, I feel as if part of what has made this channel difficult for me is that I haven't been learning anything new, and I've just been in such a routine. It's definitely like, I still love talking to you. It's always the same. Don't you love talking to me? You would miss my face too much. So basically on the music channel, like, I genuinely, you know, I've kind of like been working on so much different YouTube, the 4 Instagrams, whatever it is, that like YouTube is just one thing I did, or that music was just one thing I did, and I was like, okay, I want to like state it to the world and to you, and also on this channel that like I want to make that when it comes to all the creative projects, whatever I do, I want to prioritize this more because it's new, it's challenging, my audience reacts well to it, and I would never want to be like forcing it onto you if you didn't like it because I'm insecure. And a creative person, I think in order for me to enjoy creating, I have to keep on learning, and this is like a whole new world I've never explored, and I just want to explore it, whether that be covers or writing a song for Ratatouille the musical. Oh, I wish I should do that. Or even like, you know, I could take you along the way of the production process on my end, and just like fall in love with electric guitar again. That was the thing that made me less shy. I was still pretty shy. To anyone in school that like was in my school, I do talk. I love you all. Thank you for being supportive, like regardless of what I post and everywhere that I do post anything or create anything. Thank you, and thank you for like 30,000 subscribers in a week on the new channel. If you want to subscribe, it's just linked down below, and I did a cover of Sweater Weather on that channel, so be sure to check it out. And it was filmed in a really pretty spot. I liked it. I felt like a fairy bisexual. Synonymous. Fairies and bisexuals are the same thing. But thank you for following with me through the mermaid videos. Please don't show that keeping up with the mermaids video. I cringe about that in my sleep every night. And if you remember that video, you're an MVP, and I know you're about to go watch it. I hate you. Just kidding, but I do kind of hate you for that. Okay, I hope you have a good day. I'm not active on here. Subscribe to that channel. Follow my Insta. I'm active on there like every day. I also like tweet dumb stuff because I'm kind of dumb. And oh, support my son more than anything. Like, if you want to support me, yeah, but like, support my son. He is meant to be a star. Don't call me a stage mom, okay? I just want what's best for my son, and that is a collab with Charlie D'Amelio. He's a very feminine boy. He likes to break those stereotypes, and he's cute. And he wants to collab with Charlie, so follow him. Fender Paige. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.